Yep.
That's a
That's
seal.
a seal.
Hello, my name is Rourke.
My name is JT.
And this is our Orca biology project.
F block. This animal right here is known as the Orcinus orca, or just orca, or killer whale for short.
The levels of taxonomy for an orca are Animalia, Chordata, Mammalia, Cetacea, Delphinidae, Orcinus, and Orca.
The orca cells are eukaryotic animal cells. We know this because the cell has a nucleus, making it eukaryotic, as it doesn't have any plant-specific organelles. With this information, we chose the adipocyte cell, or fat cells. Fat cells are distinguished into three main categories: brown fat cells, narrow fat cells, and white fat cells, which I'll be talking about today. White fat cells contain a large single lipid droplet surrounded by the cytoplasm. These adipocyte cells create an adipocyte tissue when they bind together. This then can make a variety of organs, but the one organ we'll be talking about is the melon. The orca whale has an organ called the melon, which is part of the orca's organ system. All of these orcas, when together in a group, are called a pod.
The orca whale is in the kingdom Animalia. As said before, the cell is absent in any organelles a plant possesses. Also, the cell requires oxygen as it uses aerobic production of ATP. The genus is Orcinus. Obviously, they live in the water, but have to breathe oxygen through the air, not the water, as they don't have gills. The orca whale is also carnivorous, so it can't eat any sea plants and has to eat sea life, mostly fish and squid.
The common elements found in an orca whale are hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen.
Then we have carbon, phosphorus, and sulfur.
Killer whales are found everywhere, in every single ocean except for small parts of the Atlantic Ocean. They eat everything they want, anything they want, really, and are the tertiary consumers of their area.
A symbiotic relationship that orca has with sea life is with barnacles. Barnacles live on orca whales as it gives them protection, and the orca isn't positively or negatively affected by this, as it's a commensal relationship. A predator relationship an orca has would be to fish and seal. The orca eats seals for various nutrients, but the blubber from the seals contains high amounts of fat or lipids. Lipids are made up of carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. This macromolecule helps store energy to allow the orca to swim through the ocean. The orca also eats a lot of fish. These fish are high in protein, which is made up of carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, as well as sulfur, and serve a variety of functions, but mainly help build tissues, enzymes, and the immune system, as well as producing hormones.
This orca whale right here has 44 chromosomes as its diploid number, and 22 as its haploid number in the gametes. An orca whale's gestation period is 15 to 18 months long. That is a long time. Only one calf is born during that entire process, and they'll continue to nurse their children for around 2 years. By then, their calf will either leave or they'll stay in the pod for the rest of their life. The Orcinus orca has been on this planet for around 40 million years, all the way back in the Eocene period. The orca whale's closest ancestors are in fact whales, but these all originate back to this land mammal 65 million years ago, around the Paleocene period.
Killer whales maintain homeostasis when they swim through the ocean by their circulatory system maintaining heat throughout the organism. The circulatory system does this by having arteries like flippers or fins surrounded by veins. So, heat from the blood traveling through these veins will be transferred to venous or unoxygenated blood instead of the heat being released into the environment. But when the killer whale could be in warm water or simply just hot, the circulation near these arteries will increase so that the heat will be transferred to the venous blood cells, but excess heat will be transferred to the environment.
Thanks for watching.
Don't